my life have over 6,000 names.
You need the names, you need the family names, and you need the national numbers.
Alright, so Sam is not arguing in good faith. He's repeating the same fucking talking points, so I'm just gonna remove him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. You see what we're doing with?
I think it is important for everybody to notice that not a single Iranian came up to actually defend the IRGC, but the Afghan guy living in Europe is the one that comes up to defend the IRGC. Just to really rub that in. It's kind of funny.
See how you remove them? You can negotiate with them. I don't know why Trump is giving them so much time. You just finish the job, you remove them, and the people will take over. That's all we're waiting for.
So let me respond to that. Only the Afghan guy was defending the regime and to the why, because it's important. You know what the message that the non-Iranian Shias get? What they get is the message that if they don't cling to the mother, regime, like parasites sucking the teat, right? If that mother regime goes, that they're getting parasitic benefits from, their living standard suddenly will become like the folks in the Mississippi Delta. And they know that keenly. They know that the Iraqi Sunnis and Kurds there hate them. They know that the Lebanese non-Shias hate them. They know that they're going to be in SOL the second that the Islamic Republic goes. That's why you see so many of them going over, picking up guns, and with a little bit of money from the Islamic Republic to go and fight for the Shia theocracy. That's why. Because they know they haven't actually earned any of the fake artificial living standards they have in South Lebanon or anywhere else. That they have, it's a parasitic relationship to the countries they live in. And that they're doing it at everyone else's expense in the countries they live in. So, this is why you see them clinging to the Islamic Republic like glue, because that's what's more important for them. Endanger the whole world because they're scared that if they have to live honestly, they'll live like someone in the Mississippi Delta. That's screwed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you?
They have this like retarded ass religious fucking belief where they're willing to die for this bullshit. Like it's really fucking obvious. Like if you have a ton of people that are willing to die for their belief, you get this situation, right? It's
that's true, but the regime gives them an insane amount of money. The Iraqis I talked to, okay, and I've spoken to some Iraqi Shias.
The Afghanis, they give them citizenship. Right.
Well, that's true, but I'm talking about Iraqi Shias, because Shabi was killing the folks in the west of the country. And when I talked to Iraqis about this, it became clear to me that some of the Iraqi Shias, they've been born like to a mom and dad who were Shia, but that they weren't Khomeinists, if you were, and they absolutely hate the Islamic Republic's influence in their country. Some of them are just as pissed as the Sunnis are.
I've talked to Iraqis, and they're like, I hate Iran, and I'm like, why? And they're like, because the entire fucking country is run by these, like, Shia organizations that's run by Iran, right? Yep. And I'm like, I'm like, it's funny, in Iran, they're like, we hate the Iraqis because the people from Najaf are the people that are running the entire country.
Right. Well, but the meaning, I think it's clear. They hate this Khomeinism, right? And both countries are tired of it, and they both know they're not going to.
Khomeini said it himself. He's like, we have this fundamental belief. That if we kill them, we go to heaven, and if they kill us, we still go to heaven, right? So he said this shit. So these people are willing to die for like these bullshit beliefs. He said like, ما این باور رو داریم که اگه ما اونا رو بکشیم میریم بهشت، اونا ما رو بکشن میریم بهشت. Right? They say shit like this.
My point here was to tell you that the Iraqi Shias, the ones that simply were born into the family but don't believe like some of the screwed up stuff anymore, that they're also really tired of this mess and will be ready to basically, you can bet, haul off, the #Shabi folks to prison, and the #Shabi groupies know this, and this is why you're seeing, a lot of what you're seeing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that throughout the lower bottom of these group, these people, the low IQs that have no real ranks, and these are the people who really believe that. But I think that on the top, they know that all the bullshit they are spreading, they are lies. If you look at their
Of course.
the way they live, they have all the modern way of living. They don't believe in that. They want to take the power. They spread propaganda. The very little IQ people on the bottom line of this the IRGC and thing, they believe that. They go and be killed. And for example, this guy here, Sam, I don't think that he believes in that. He's a propagandist. He's get paid for do that. That's obvious for me. So some people want to say that, oh, they are ideologic. They fight until the last one. It's not like that. They escape. They flee because it's not like that. The top rankings, they know that they are bullshit and they just want to.
I've actually
they want
met
the
these.
money.
I've actually met these people though. I've met some of these people where like they literally say I'm willing to die. I'm willing for my sister to die. I'm willing like to destroy Israel, right? And it's like they're willing to kind of destroy their own life and destroy their own country just because of this retarded ass belief that they have.
There's some of them that say all this stuff, but like Pantia was saying, it's all about Allah for them until it's about the dollar. All right, and
Right.
They believe that, but the ones who believe that are so low IQ that if they put them on the top, they lose everything. So these idiots, these low IQs that really believe in that, are in the bottom. They the ranking ones who have.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, these people are like really retarded.
Yeah.
when I asked an Iraqi Sunni, I asked him, what percentage of the Shias in your country do you think are like, devout, Islamic Republic, Khomeini stuff believers?
Most Muslims aren't. Most Muslims aren't.
No, I get it,
Like,
but I asked this guy, hold on, I asked him, in your country, among the Iraqi Shias, what percentage of them do you think are devout, they say Khomeinis, the Iraqis call them Khomeinis. I said, what percentage? And he said that, believe it or not, I believe it's about 10%, really. It may sound crazy to you, but it's really 10% who stir up this mess, and the minute they stop receiving the money, our situation in Iraq will improve and we will have